What's up, Nation? Really appreciate you guys so much for jumping in. All right, so the Cowboys draft plan is far from being revealed. Here's the reason why. When you look back at it, they brought in a lot of guys for the 30 visit to throw off a lot of people. Let me repeat, they brought in a lot of guys for this 30 visit to throw off a lot of people. When you start to look back at everything, you will see that they brought in offensive linemen, gave a little hype about it. Steve Avila, shout out to Duke Manyweather. He's been working out with him. He sees him as a guy with dog nasty mentality. They even had Jane Slater to say that the Cowboys look at him like Ron Leary. That's a good thing and a bad thing, by the way. But when we contextualize it and look at it all, we can all say to our beautiful selves, man, we need that help inside. Far as what a Steve Avila can bring to the table. Now, granted, in the later rounds, you guys, we can also get a guy that's a little bit not as polished, but probably meaner. And his name is Mafi, right? Antonio Mafi. I like what he brings to the table. He was one of the 30 visits too. So when we start to look at everything, trying to figure out where the Cowboys would go with this particular draft, it's always a unique one. It is. So let's go back to who else they brought in. Zay Flowers. They also talked about that they also like Tank Dell. They also talk about other smaller wide receivers. Normally, the Cowboys go with 6'2", 6'3" type of guys. And also they brought in Quentin Johnson, right? So the Cowboys with the 26th pick will always be a mystery. And let me put this in for extra additives. They brought in Drew Sanders. So, and that's a unique guy, because my guy last night, Jay Tuck, he was saying that, hey, Drew Sanders, he is the white lion. You know, y'all kick that off. He's the white lion. He's the guy that everybody gonna have to look back and say, man, did you take a look at Drew Sanders' tape? And is he more of an edge guy? Is he more of a guy that can bend the corner, get around, create havoc? He had 3 forced fumbles, 1 INT last season. On top of that, close to 10 sacks. You can't want more out of that, right? Well, you can. But his production levels higher than Parsons, right? When he was in college. So you got to look at all of that and look at what Dan Quinn can do, as well as the other guys that they traveled to go see, like a Will McDonald. Those boys who can bend. Look, Will McDonald, he can bend off the edge and cut grass with his shoulder. That's how fast and how close he can bend off of that edge. So there's a lot of things that the Cowboys doing as it relates to smoke strings and things like that, that they can change the temperament of the game just by doing the little things, baby. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Let me know if y'all got part of the notifications, man. Let me know if you guys got any notifications. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if the audio is straight or what have you. The name is Law Nation. Beginning to just rearrange this whole thing about the Cowboys' thought tracks on how they like to move during this time frame. And I'm gonna tell you guys, first and foremost, this particular team, we're not looking for 5 or 6 starters this time around. No. We're not looking for 5 or 6 starters. Shout out to you, Texas. Appreciate you. Who is Texas? T. What's good, baby? What's good with you? What's good? I was wondering, like, hey, what happened to all of y'all, man? Come on, man. Your notification not working? Okay. All right. I was just making sure. I was like, man, maybe I hit the wrong button. But I appreciate you for jumping in. One of my soldiers up in here, man. William, what's good, man? You can hear me, appreciate you. Shout out to you too, broke man. We probably broke it. You know, YouTube was like, wait a minute, this ain't the Law Nation. This is Metaverse Law Nation. You know what I mean? What he doing in his car? Yeah, they didn't let nobody know. Like, man, I don't know what this dude be doing. You see, I got to make sure that I don't allow YouTube to know my next moves, right? Come on. Yes, indeed, baby. I love y'all, man. Appreciate you. Woo! Y'all had me worried for a second. I was like, wait a minute, I'm sitting here talking to myself. But I don't care. I'll talk to myself about it. So let's talk about this. You know, you guys are my car seat radio therapy right over here. Let's go. Shout out to you. You know, too broke to pay attention. Love it. Metaverse. This is law 5.0, you know what I'm saying? This will let y'all know y'all gonna get it regardless. If y'all need your cowboy fix, y'all finna get it regardless. Whether I'm in the studio, car seat, you know, law, y'all gonna get it regardless. Ain't that right? Yes, indeed. So shout out to the notification squad and shout out to the people that's celebrating this day today on Good Friday. But you know, no days off. No days off, baby. But I got a meeting to go to at 10. I just want to be able to jump live while I can. And I know today, let me give y'all my rundown what I'm going to do today. All right. Once I leave the meeting, we're going to drive back to the crib, pick up the little ones because they out of school today. And then we're going to drop them off at another location. And we finna go see, me and the lady, we finna go see Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, Super Mario. Yeah, we finna see Super Mario. Yes, indeed. It's only Friday, Lord, but Sunday's coming. Yes, indeed. So back to the enough of that. Y'all gonna be like, man, we don't care about Super Mario. We want to know, can the Cowboys be the Super Cowboys, right? Can we be the Smash Bros of that? Speaking of Smash Bros, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Dutch Bros. Can y'all see that? Dutch Bros, man. Look, come on, Dutch Bros. Come on, man. Dutch Bros done took Starbucks off my mind. Boy, Dutch Bros done came into this city and smashed Starbucks, man. Shout out to the Starbucks people, though. I done switched sides to Dutch Bros, man. You see how I do it? You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. It should be the Dutch Cowboy Bros, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to have me a law drink over there. But neither here nor there. Back to the conversation at hand. I think that the Cowboys got a lot of smoke screen. And whoever we pick with the 26th spot is going to be a one, whereas we will be sitting back looking and saying, how in the world did the Cowboys allow DeJuan Jones to be their 26th pick? I thought for sure that they was going to go wide receiver. I thought for sure they was going to go with Robinson, Bijan, but Bijan would be already gone. Not saying that you draft DeJuan Jones over Bijan Robinson. Technically, an offensive lineman career lasts longer than running backs, but that's a story of another day. I'm not saying that, right? But what I'm trying to say is to you all that the Cowboys left no stone unturned with their 30 visit, and whoever we draft with the first 2 or 3 picks, it's going to be unique because we definitely don't need for them to be day one starters. Hear me out. Put that butter knife down. Put that butter knife down. Don't shank me with it. Because I brought up a point last night on the final word, which, you know, my guy boss, he had Wi-Fi monster come and took his stuff away. But it's an hour-long still video. And I brought up the point on offense, who will be a day one starter out of this draft? Who will be a day one starter on offense? If everyone is healthy on the offensive line. If Tyron Smith is healthy, I don't foresee them benching him. Y'all know they don't like Tyron. They love him. Tyler Smith, you know for sure they think of him as a left-sided player. So they're going to naturally tell him, hey, we're going to slide you back inside and you're going to be all guard. Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. You know nobody in this draft is going to start over Zach Martin. You know, don't put the T in there to say Martin. And then Terrence Steele, we know that they've been talking about kicking that guy to the left side of the field, but you know that that's just smoke and mirrors, so they can throw the scent off on who they really trying to go get. And I'm guaranteeing you, the Cowboys are really looking at this thing and saying that they don't want the Eagles to catch wind on who they want to go grab, and they for dog sure don't want the Giants to catch wind on who they want to go grab, because those two teams tend to jump in the way and muddy the waters. when we trying to go draft a certain player. So that's what I'm saying. There's nobody in this draft can be a day one starter over the guys that we already have, if healthy. And we can make a little argument about that on the defensive side of the coin. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Be sure to hit that like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in at Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. Be sure, ladies and gentlemen, let me know where y'all are from. Let me know how long y'all been following the nation, because I want, by the time of the draft to get here, for us to hit our goal. And then I will still be saying, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you all hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan for it, or lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, and scarcity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold, poverty, or famish, or fame, or sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty, guess what? You will get it. In the beginning. In beginning. That joke was like this. If y'all don't watch my shows, you don't know what I'm saying. He was like, man. I'm sick, y'all. I'm so burnt up over here. That joke was like, hey, Hindi. Somebody gonna be watching who just subscribed, gonna be like, what is this dude talking about? Why is he like in the beginning? Salute, y'all. One love.